Hey everybody, this is Merulu, and welcome back to Let's Play Sakura Shrine Girls. We left off at last time a bit of a cliffhanger. We're hearing noises upstairs, and we don't know what's going on. Oh yeah, did I say this? I saw this was part 2. Anyway, so we're going to continue on and find out what was going on upstairs with these mysterious bubbles and movements. I can hear the distant creak of my bedroom door opening. Why would Grandpa be entering my room? I put down the plate I'm cleaning and entering upstairs. The door to my room is open, but I definitely closed it when I left. Looking over to Grandpa's room, his door is firmly shut as well. He always leaves it open when he leaves the room and plans to go back there. So if it wasn't him who opened the door to my room, who was it? I have to look. I opened the door wide, giving me an unobstructed view of my room. Like most people would call the police at this point, but you know, we're in a Sakura fantasy game. Sorry, Sakura Fantasy is the other one. You know what I mean. Oh, I want one. I want one. That's so adorable. What? A girl is lying on my bed, all curled up into a ball. Her delicate pale skin shimmers on the rays of the sun. She already seems to be fast asleep, comfortably snuggling into my blankets. As I get closer to her, she seems to shift a little, but she just settles back in. This strange feeling, she's captivating. It's like back at the shrine. Despite myself, I cannot help but stare. She has a furry, snow-white cat ears and tail. She looks just like that strange-looking shrine maiden. But somehow she's different. No less beautiful, however. I better not let my eyes wander, even though she's wearing such short shorts. That's hard to say, actually, 3 times fast. And her top is so loose. Is she wearing a bra? It doesn't look like she is. No bra. I can't let myself be distracted by this nonsense. This is just a hallucination. Hey, you. She just buries her face deeper into the bed cover. What are you doing on my bed? She yawns loudly. I'm sleepy. And it looks so comfortable on your bed. The sun is shining through the window just the right way. It's true, she's soaking up the sunlight just like how a cat would. But you just broke into my home. I know that my bed might be comfy, but you can't stay here. Why not? It's illegal. Well, why not? How did you get in here anyway? There's always a way. You just have to find the right place at the right time. That is the nature of slipping between worlds. Where your hand enters the puddle, it may not end up in the same place on the other side. That's a little crazy. She's spouting some kind of nonsense. I think we should have her committed. Alright, enough of this. Are you working for my grandfather? Is this some sort of joke? Also, are you also working with that other girl that I saw at the shrine? Kayo, the black cat? She's nothing but bad luck. I've never worked with her. Even though she doesn't open her eyes, I can see a frown form on her face. Well then. Well, when you're done napping, please see yourself out. Okay. No problem. A smile returns to her face as she stretches out, letting the sun's rays soak into her alabaster skin. I can't help but look at her as I slowly back out of the room. Am I going mad? I don't want to open the door again. If I look in there and she's still on my bed, happily laying in the sun's rays, then that actually happened. Then what does that mean? I thought my grandfather was just becoming senile, but what if... Toru, who are you talking to? I'm trying to get some sleep, damn it. Grandpa walks out of his bedroom, rubbing some sleep out of his eyes. Oh, that look on your face, it's there again. You saw something again, didn't you? No, you're just hearing things, Grandpa. You're crazy. Go to bed. Oh, come on. My hearing isn't that bad yet. And I definitely know I heard a girl's voice in your room. Yeah, it's called puberty, Grandpa. Just working on it. Don't tell me that you've already got a girlfriend around here. You didn't hear anything, okay? I didn't hear anything either. Well, there's nothing wrong with starting early, you know. When I was your age, I was already married and on my way to paying off my mortgage. Look, can we please just drop this? Judging by the look on his face, he isn't satisfied yet. He looks over at my closed bedroom door. Well, just indulge me. Mind if I take a look in your room? My blood freezes as he says that. It's not like there's anything in there, is there? So it's fine to have a look, isn't it? I guess so. Come on then, since you've woken me up, it's only fair that you let me be a bit nosy. I think my voice for him's going like all across the board. I hate doing voices. Alright, I'll show you that there's nothing in there. Sure enough, as we step into the room, there's not a soul to be seen, even though there's a sly smile on Grandpa's face. Ah, I see. So that's how it is. What? What is it? He just shrugs. Who knows? Maybe my hearing really is going. Anyway, Toru, don't stress out too much about things like that. It's important you find a good girl and start a proper family with her. There's going to be a lot of cute girls when you start going to school around here. Trust me. Doing this voice is killing my throat. I don't want to know how he knows that. So just choose wisely. You never know who you're gonna meet. Alright, I get the... Just try to do that voice. Oh, God. Yay for drugs, right? Go get some sleep, okay? I'll make sure I'm quiet. I'll also make sure the dishes are clean by the time you wake up. Sounds good, Toru. Sounds good, Toru. It's starting to, like, devolve into Yoda. I'll talk to you later. He slips back out of the room. I breathe a sigh of relief as I hear his bedroom door close. He has to know more about this than he's letting on. Whoever those two weird cat women, whatever they're supposed to be, he has to know something about them. I'm certain of it. I walk over to my bed and I take a seat. My hands trail across the blanket, feeling the warmth of the midday sun streaming from my window. Did I really just imagine that? Perhaps I did. But even I have to admit that this warmth of the feeling on my bed, it's perfectly shaped, and it does not feel like the warmth you get from sunlight. What, was it real? I don't know. I am a skeptic. I do not simply imagine things, nor have I ever imagined things. So what does it mean if I start seeing things like this? I'm sorry, I had to burp in the middle of my sentence. You know when that happens? And you don't want to stop and just be like, excuse me, I'm very classy, okay? I'm a classy gal. After some sleep, and some time spent thinking, I managed to collect my thoughts. It just has to be some kind of joke. Grandpa was the one who sent me to that shrine and I saw that strange girl. And the other girl who managed to get into our house. He could have let her in early or something. I was right near the front door and I would have heard if someone had gone upstairs. Moving on. Those damn things creak like crazy if you put any weight on them at all. So with all that in mind, I've put my uneasy thoughts to rest. School is starting, so that will give me something to take my mind off what is happening. I have to go back to those shrines eventually, that is just a given. But if I see those girls again, the best thing to do is not to react to those fake tails and ears they're wearing. Fake ears? No, never. After all, since this is all just some sort of joke, the last thing I want to do is give my grandpa the satisfaction of throwing me off. He knows that I'm a skeptic, so he must be playing a joke on me. Oh well, he's probably bored. So I don't see any point in making a big deal out of it. Now then, let's see what this school looks like. Arriving up front, it looks like any other academy I've been to. Kind of busy, nice gardens, maintained by the students. Just an ordinary academy in an ordinary suburb. Not particularly exciting, but not particularly unfamiliar either. I should be able to settle into here just fine. I arrive at my class without any incident. Now then, students, this is Toru Akihita. Please treat him with respect. I am pleased to meet all of you. I hope we can all get along. Now then, where to put you? We can sit you in the middle. Sounds fine. People seem to think that you have to sit up the back. Have to sit up the back? Is that supposed to be at the back? To avoid attention? I'm like, is my English broken or is that broken? I'm pretty sure that sentence is broken. But the truth is that you actually stand out if you deliberately pick the seats in the back. So the middle is ideal. That way, you're just one face among the crowd. As I take my seat, a shiver goes up my spine immediately. Is something wrong, Toru? You shuddered just now. You know, school's, old British teachers in school, or that's kind of what I was going for anyway. No, everything's fine. That feeling again. That person sitting in front of me is a girl with black hair. Wait, is that a bushy black tail a bushy black tail sticks out just above her skirt. She's so adorable! Its tip is colored bright white. Looking around, trying to see if anyone else has noticed it, but no one else is looking. I turn to the seat to my left. They don't have the most intuitive wording. Like, when you try to say it out loud, it doesn't always flow off the tongue very nice. So, winged cloud, you should fix your shit on that. Okay, so to turn the seat to my left, trying to get the student's attention. No. A pair of snow white cat ears stick out from her silver hair. Are you really okay, Toru? You look pale. Neither of them are looking at me. There's just some strange, uncomfortable atmosphere in here. No, please don't worry about me. Go ahead. Some time passes in this awkward atmosphere. I'm just sitting here desperately trying to work out what is happening. No one else can see their ears or tails, I'm sure of that. Well then, would anyone like to volunteer to show Toru around the academy? That's not. Before I can finish speaking, someone immediately stands up. Please allow me to escort him. Then someone else stands up. I'd like to show him around. I don't think if that was the voices that I used for them before. But that's what I'm gonna try to go with from now on. Sorry! The two of them exchange looks with each other. After letting a small, barely audible sigh, the teacher looks at the white-haired girl. Nayoko. He then turns to the black-haired one. Oh, it was a male teacher. He turns to the black-haired one. Kaio, please behave yourself. If both of you want to do it, then you can both go. Although they seemed reluctant to accept this, they both nod. As you wish. Fine, if it has to be that way. Before I can even blink, they surround me on either side of my desk. Come on, let me show you around. She grabs me by the hand and starts tugging on it, making me stand up from my seat. I'm sure you have many questions, so please allow me to be on your side. She respectfully offers one hand. Well, okay. What else can I say? Maybe if I talk to them both, I can start making sense of what's happening to me. After we walk some distance, the two of them turn to me. Alright, you two. Yes? Something on your mind, darling? Darling? Aren't you being a bit too familiar with him, Nayoko? I've already slept on his bed. We might as well be married now. You mean you broke into his house and you couldn't stop yourself from sleeping on his bed? Still counts. Please listen to me. Who are you really, and why are you both here? Kaio turns her amber eyes back to me. Yes, Kaio? Do you believe in there being more than you can see, Toru? There's lots of things in the world which can't be explained. Where those things come from? That is where we both come from, too. In other words, we are spirits. Spirits? Really? Is this what Grandpa meant when he said I wouldn't be alone? Do you have any proof of this? Are our tails and ears not sufficient proof? Those are probably fake for all I... Nayoko immediately shoves her hand underneath my hand. Feel for yourself. It's not a headband. Pet her or don't pet her? I want to pet. I want to pet. I begin rubbing her head, feeling with her ears with my own fingertips. I cannot deny it. These ears, they're real. They have to be real. I pull my hand away, startled. Oh, I was beginning to enjoy that petting. You really don't have any dignity, Nayoko. As representatives of the beyond, we must act dignified. This is why I don't like being around you, Kaio. You're too much of a prude. Have you ever had any fun in your life at all? That is not why we are here. Could you explain to me why you are here, then? To make a long story short, both of us were sent here through the Twin Gates. Those two buildings you refer to are, as shrines. That place where the walls between worlds are most thin. It's easy to go back and forth in there. That's well and good, but you're explaining the how. I need to know the why. Well, it's kind of our duty to send people over to the other side to make sure everything is as it should be. What Nayoko is trying to say is that we were sent to be the guardian spirits of this land, and will reside into your world until it is time to return to the beyond. Guardian spirits, huh? Anyway, the Ascension Sorry, they're not the easiest words to just come spilling out. Anyway, the Ascension Festival will be happening soon, and we will be fully anchored to your realm. Kaio has told me that you're going to be our priest. She inches closer to me. I'm pretty lucky to get such a cute priest. Cute? Is this girl seriously hitting on me? Let's get back on track. Ascension Festival? That's the event that will fully establish us in this world. To describe it in a way that you would understand, it will make us the patron gods of those two shrines. I am not experienced with my duties, Toru, but please know that I will do my best to work with you. She respectfully bows her head before me. It's all right. I'm only training as a priest, too. Aw, don't be so formal, Toru. It's not going to be all dull and stiff with me. Kaio hasn't fun a single day in her existence, but trust me, Nayoko draws much, much closer to me, and that's not what she's saying, that's just what she's doing. Nayoko draws much, much closer to me until her face is only a few centimeters from mine. We're going to have lots of fun together. And I know every little thing about each other. Kaio seems to get irritated. Toru is not here for your personal pleasure. His arrival is a mark of respect for the ancient covenant between his family and our house. Oh, I'm beginning to understand now. So that's why everyone in my family... Anyway, we can talk more about this later. I'm going to... Kaio simply stares at her. I would like to speak with him first. You can afterward. Why should I let you take him first? The two of them begin to face off. I'm gonna have a full-blown catfight if I don't do something. Oh, I know. Rock, paper, scissors. Can, bone. What are you saying? Oh, it's a game. Humans do this when they can't decide on something. I quickly show them the ropes of the game. Rock. Paper. Scissors. Nayoko has made a pair of scissors, while Kaio made a rock.
Oh, well fine, you win this time. Have fun on your date.
Kaio just shakes her head. Please come with me, Toru. As we walk off, I can't help but look back at the pouting Nayoko. Are you sure she'll be fine?
Yes, she will be fine.
Kind of sound really nasally for her, but I didn't really know how else to do. A female. So Kaio takes me out to the academy buildings. I am sorry that you had to see that. Nayoko and I have never gotten along. That's fine.
Well, I want to know more about that. What's important?
Oh, well, I want to know more about that. What's important is I make sense of all this. So, just put it to me in my... So just let me put all of this in my own words.
Yes?
You are two spirits sent down as guardians from some other world. When you are fully bound to this world, you will become patron spirits to those two shrines. And this will happen during the Ascension Festival?
That is correct.
And and my family has some sort of pact or covenant with your house?
Also correct. Men from your family become high priests and begin in their training in the two gates,
and help those who arrive from beyond understand this world.
But you're unusual in that we were the first ones to arrive, and we had to wait for you instead.
So that's why you're at this school? You want to learn more about this world?
Precisely. How strange that you end up in the same academy as us, let alone the same room.
Not strange at all. My grandfather was the one who enrolled me here. That old man is up to something. I don't know what to say.
There are many spirits in the world, and they manifest themselves in everything you see. I am just one of many, as is Nayoko.
So there are many spirits around us right now? It's then that I begin to notice the same atmosphere again. Something is at work around me.
Precisely. For example, the playful spirits in the wind.
It's then that I notice the wind pick up really strongly around us.
What?
Yep, playful spirits. Oh dear. That's a problem. The winds around us whip up, revealing something that nearly makes my eyes boggle. Underneath that skirt, Kaio is wearing lacy black lingerie. Her face turns bright red as she realizes where I'm looking. What are you... I never would have thought that she would have been wearing something like that.
Stop looking there! The spirits of the wind are playing a prank. Just pay no attention.
She tries to push her skirt back down, but the wind suddenly changes directions, forcing another part of her skirt up. No matter what she does, it seems hopeless. Her hands are flying all around her, but nothing seems to help. We're out in the garden zoo, meaning there's nowhere for her to take shelter from the wind. I swear that I hear a disembodied giggle in the wind, too.
Damn wind spirits! How dare you embarrass me like this?
Unlike the last time I saw her like this, she has completely lost her composure. That's completely understandable considering we're at school. More laughter echoes in the air. Where is... Oh, that's Toru. Where is this coming from? I look all around me. Then I see tiny little sparks of light in the air. The entire atmosphere around us looks like it's enchanted. It's happened again. Kaio just seems at a total loss with herself.
Toru, please do something!
What should I do?
You're a priest. Surely you know how to quell spirits.
But I haven't even begun my training. Perhaps I should just speak with them. A sudden clarity comes over me. Hey, you spirits! The wind suddenly stops. And then it's then that I see something akin to an invisible hand holding up the frills of Kaio's skirt. Look, you're really upsetting Kaio right now, so could you please stop? It's not that I hate the view or anything, but somehow seeing Kaio being teased like this, it just doesn't seem right to me. and although I could hear some sort of disgruntled murmur echo through the air, the wind slowly dies and the atmosphere around us returns to normal. After that particular incident, Kaio quickly returned inside. Oh my goodness. Those moments when you think you set a timer to tell yourself how long your video's gone. And you don't. So I guess this video's gone way over time. So I'm sorry, we'll end up there. I'll say thanks for watching. Make sure you check out my channel for other videos that I've done. And feel free to leave a comment in the comments below. I'll be sure to reply to you. And with that, we'll see you in Sakura Shrine Maidens Part 3. Bye!